I called you that day in my senior year in school and I said, Mom, I've made a decision. I will not, when I graduate, I will not be a pastor.
Hmm.
Tell me about that experience.
Oh.
And
Really trying to elevate, alleviating my withdrawals. I'm really trying to elevate, alleviating my withdrawals.
I've been out of school almost 2 years now, not a pastor. So how tell me about that.
I don't know why, but it wasn't like a complete shock to me. I don't know why. Because, like, when you first went to college, you came home once or twice. You seemed like you were still focused. But after a while, I don't know why, I had a feeling that you weren't as excited or focused on theology anymore. I don't know why. So when you told me, I wasn't like shocked, like it dropped down, but it did catch me by surprise. Because sometimes, like I said, I didn't go to college, but I know a lot of people who've had kids in school. They'd be like, oh, after the first or second year, my child changed the major, or they do this, or they drop out. I mean, definitely I wasn't expecting that from you. Thank God it didn't happen anyway too. But so I didn't have my expectations for you really, really high, but I just didn't expect for you to say that you weren't going to continue with theology. I maybe thought that you say, okay, like how you said you added mass communication with it. Because I was really keen to be like the pastor's mother, like, when they have, like, when you go out to preach and stuff, they be like, oh, his mother, because, a couple of, every time that you spoke, I'm usually there. Once it's in Nassau and I'm available, I'm there.
You feel good when they call you
Oh,
out.
shall I be there, right? Sitting up breast, I said, find my best outfit to go to church in that Sabbath, wherever you are. And they'd be like, oh, Pastor Brian is speaking today, and his mom is here. And I'd be like, what doing the president?
All
Like
church
the
people
first-
like slackness.
Hey, like the first lady wave. I'm
All
like,
church people like slackness.
hey, I'd be
Y'all
like,
gotta stop.
that's like I said, that's my proud moment. And then the
Maybe
fact
used the
that
reason I ain't a pastor. God had to take that pride away from you.
no, it wasn't that bad pride. Like, no, it wasn't like that. And then also when people used to be like, oh, when after you made the decision, oh Lord, that you wasn't going to do it, the fact that people came to me like, how come your son ain't preaching no more? How come in the past? I'm like,
No, I
you'll
said
have
he was
to.
preaching.
Yeah, not preaching, but how come he's not? Because people, of course, the
When you
church
graduate,
people,
they expecting, okay, my son now is an intern pastor and he's
Oh.
at this church.
and they expect you like to come to our church or something. I don't know, whatever. So people's like, what's going on? Like, I'm like, he's still in the church, but they were like, okay, how come he's not a pastor? I said, most of them I'd be like, if it's somebody that I'm not too familiar with or just one of those church people who just want to find out your business,
Everybody.
I'd
I
be
had hundreds
like,
of people trying to find out.
I'd be like, you probably need to ask him because I trying to be nice but not rude. Like, but basically, I want to say it ain't none of your business because obviously, if he want to tell you, you'd know by now. So I'd be like, then you probably need to speak with him, see where he's at, just end it like that because I just know how people go. They want something to run with. They be like, oh, he must be backslide or something,
Right,
how
right.
church people go,
Right.
but yeah. So that, like I said, it wasn't upsetting or anything because I know that you was always focused, like I told you from young. So I know when you made a decision, I know first of all you prayed about it. I know you didn't just wake up one morning, had a thought and say, oh, you know what, I'm not going to be a pastor anymore. No, I know it was something, and then you did tell me that you prayed about it for a while. It was not a decision that you made overnight, so it wasn't upsetting to me. It may be upsetting to your dad or somebody others who had such big expectation for this Pastor Brian and stuff like that. But I just know that whatever decision you made, you were led by God. You prayed about it, and it was the right decision for your life. And I can't tell you what to do. So as much as I would have wanted you to be full-time ministry, I know that whatever God leads you to do, it was His decision and your decision.
All right. I like that. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Yep. So are you gonna pay me for this? Like,
So we just got done watching my mom's response. Let me know in the comments what you think about her comments. Personally, I thought that she was very objective. I thought that it was a reasonable approach. She treated me like an adult, and I think that's how young people want to be treated. Treat young people as if they have a choice in the matter, as if they have a say in their own lives. I think that's one of the biggest problems I have with parents of young adults, and I'm sure that they have it as well. A lot of them not able to say it. So send this to your parents if you're afraid to tell them the truth. Stop treating them like kids. You probably ain't gonna send this to your child, but tell your auntie to send it to your daddy. Maybe it'll be a little less, whatever. But yeah, like, stop treating people in their 20s, 19, 18 like kids. Sheesh. I just want to encourage a young person who might be struggling with a similar decision. Maybe it is that you want to make a decision that your parents or community or family may not agree with. If you believe that it's something positive, you believe that it is something maybe God is leading you to, I want to encourage you to do the research. I would encourage you to consult them as well. Talk to objective persons, not just family. Find objective family members, objective friends, objective older adults and stuff like that. The Bible says in the multitude of counsel there is wisdom. I didn't speak to my parents a lot, but I did speak to older persons and different persons that I believe would be objective. And the last thing, don't be afraid to disappoint people. Disappointing people isn't that bad. I could tell you from first-hand experience. It feels bad at first, but it really isn't that bad. You will feel so free when you realize you disappointed people for a good cause. So be more afraid of being someone else and not being true to yourself and to God than disappointing people.
I needed peace with myself. So peace with myself meant taking a risk and not knowing what I was going to do when I graduated. And Miss Daly told me, she said, you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to know where you're going to work next.
Alright, and on that note, I'm going to end this video. Remember to like, subscribe, comment below. I would love to hear your feedback on this video. Share this video with a friend so that we can share the love. Let's continue to have conversations that matter most to youth. Peace. God bless you.
Completely alive. Live life, live life, live life, live life, life is short. Live life, no day is guaranteed or promise. Live life, anxious, don't feel like I am strong, yeah. Live life, why really completely alive? Live life, yeah, life is short. I'm really trying to elevate.